No, stand down, Sergeant. We have our orders, sir.
What are you doing? You can't give her back to Sinclair.
You're deceiving yourself.
What's happening?
Pulsar? She's here.
God damn it.
Can you not feel it? There's sickness.
Stand down, Sergeant.
Kellen, take her out right now. Right now, Kellen, goddammit! Take her out!
Sergeant, stop!
I told you. She cannot live.
What's happening? What's going on?
Massar's dead.
She got me out, sir. I have to trust her.
I thought you were smarter than this, Kellen. I warned you. I will not let you screw this up. This is our home, goddammit!
I know what I'm doing.
You run with her, I can no longer guarantee your safety.
Do you know what you're doing?
Sinclair's made his choice. Now I have to make mine. We have to find this weapon and destroy it. Otherwise, it's over. For all of us.
A dropship's entering Helgen's atmosphere. We can use these and go in undetected. It may lead us to the weapon. Come on.
Dropship. We can't afford to lose it if we want to find the weapon. It's hit. They're taking it down. Stay on it. The smoke should make it easy to trace. We've entered Helgen's atmosphere. It's safe to disengage the orbital divers and free fall to the surface. Velocity 102 miles per hour and climbing. Stay clear of the meteor trails. The dust is superheated. Can you see the dropship? It should be just ahead of you. Follow its vapor trail. 4,000 meters. You've reached terminal velocity. Stay close to it. Once we clear the cloud layer, we'll glide below the radar. I'm going through.
Radio check.
Broken but clear.
I've lost visual on the ship.
I've got eyes on a column of smoke. Must be the crash site. I'm landing nearby.
I'll RV with you outside.
The area's crawling with combat droids. Watch yourself. Karen, I'm on the road below you.
Heading down. I can see smoke from the crash.
You're way too exposed up there. Hurry up.
On my way.
The planet's core is unstable. There's going to be a lot of tremors from here on in. Watch your footing. Ground's unstable.
I've never seen anything like this.
this way. No one could be trusted with the SAR still alive. Both sides helped to destroy this planet. We cannot let the same happen to Vecta.
We won't. As long as we find, stall, and destroy the weapon.
These gravity wells will help us get across the terrain. You can't damage the drill without a petricite canister mounted on top of it. If you need a spare, shoot down a bot. They carry them around. Now, back off and shoot the canister. Follow me up. It won't harm you. We should split up. We'll be harder to track. The dropship's our only lead. Head for the smoke and stay on comms.
It was hard to believe sometimes that we were at war. Life seemed to move along as it always did. People went to work, school, were born and died. The day it happened was just like any other day. I came into the office early. I was behind on reports to write, so I needed to catch up. Everyone was in good spirits for once. I got up. I'm not sure why. And I suddenly saw a flash out of the corner of my eye. They say that's what saved my eyesight, that I hadn't been looking straight at it when it went off. It was the heat that I remember, hitting just the one side of my face. I had no idea what happened. No one did. Even when the gravity disappeared, it was like everyone thought it was a prank that would end. I don't remember what happened next. I woke up. I was underneath the floor above. I saw limbs sticking from underneath rubble. Bones, dying. There was nothing left. The entire building was gone. Somehow I found my way out. I was so grateful to see the sky. That's when I saw it. The cloud. I still didn't want to believe it. Even now, I don't want to believe that it was the end of our world.
At first I didn't know what it was. But then I realized the clumps of smoldering piles were bodies. From the debris and rubble I could hear the moans. The desperate screams coming from the souls who survived the blast. It seemed to be coming from all around me. People trapped, waiting to die. Then there were the others. People wandering around, dazed, in shock. Shuffling around like ghosts. There was one that came toward me. Arms outstretched, as if they wanted to embrace me. It wasn't until I got a bit closer that I realized it was a woman. Her hair was melted all the way to her scalp, marked by tiny little spheres where it had balled up when it cooled. I tried to help her with her coat. It was then that I realized it wasn't her coat. It was her skin.
What is
The
this?
skin was hanging
Mobile
off her
scan
back.
unit. Part of the automated defense network. We need to disable it.
My daughter was getting worse. Her cough. And she had a fever now. I told my wife we had to leave. We'd been hearing this transmission every night. It was telling survivors to make their way to the treatment area outside the city. I don't know why we didn't go straight away. I was scared. Home seemed like the safest place to be. But it was slowly killing us.
That was close.
Be careful. Let's not slow down. We're not far from the crash site. Vasari was younger than I am now. To see your home destroyed, everything taken away from you? I can't imagine what that must have been like for her.
The children are tired and hungry. We have to stop often. I've given them all the tiny bits I managed to grab before we had to run off. I tell them that there will be plenty of food and water at the end of our trip. I don't even know where that is. The end. If we make it out of here, if we survive, I'll let them eat anything they want for the rest of their lives. Keep finding the same words spread all over the walls. Everywhere you go, there they are. The same thing, over and over again. I don't know who's doing it, or why. Just 3 words, always the same. Star is alive. Star is alive.
We arrived on the 4th day, exhausted. There was no one, just empty tents, and messages scratched into everything. Debris, rubble, wood. Messages from people to their families saying goodbye, saying sorry, saying that they couldn't wait. It was then that we started running into other groups. Mostly families with small children like ours. People who couldn't travel as fast. We'd missed the evacuation. We had no idea how long. One family said they'd already been at the camp for over a week. I just hope they haven't abandoned us.
Down. I'm moving forward.
The crash site should be close.
How can they ever forgive us?
Sometimes I wish people would just forget this ever happened. Instead of pain and guilt, there could be hope. Helgen, you all right?
That wasn't just a tremor.
The quakes are getting more violent. We need to get to the crash site now.
I buried Helgen next to the children. After I walked up to the lookout. I wanted to jump, but I couldn't do it. Something stopped me. Something made me go on. I just started walking. All day and all night. I don't know when I passed out. But I woke in the middle of the night. I was surprised the scavengers hadn't found me. They were going around, killing and eating everyone they could find. I guess it was the scream that woke me. It came from the shell of a building. Terrible screaming. I wanted it to stop. I guess that's why I went inside. To shut them up. But instead, I found a woman. She was pregnant. In the middle of giving birth. I could tell she didn't have long to live. She knew it too. She made me promise to take care of the child. I don't know why. I agreed. The baby came quickly. It brought back a flood of memories. The children, when they were born. She held her baby for just a few minutes before she died. Before she did, she told me his name. Tyrion, she said. Vladko Tyrion.
I have a visual on the crash site.
I see it. Moving in.
He's here. It's Tyrion. He's alive.
Son of a bitch.
We're flying him out.
We need to track him. It'll lead us to the weapon. you. Use the gravity well.
I'll take point. Tremor, move! Watch for falling debris. Kellen, heads up!